Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor out in this 2500 UCXL. Beautiful boat. Got the heat on. Whew, it was getting kind of chilly out there. Very nice. Yeah, he's got everything he needs. This Garmin, I'm telling you, is the way to go. I think I already showed you how all the lights work in the refrigerator, and I showed you all that. The refrigerator I did fire up. Showed you about the plugs and so on. So right now we're just drifting, and I got all your electronics just now set up, front and back, and autopilot, and your colors on your DEC controls. So anyway, on here the winch, yes, it does work. Boom, doesn't have an anchor yet. Just hit that button right there, Maxwell. And then to fire it up, of course, I'm just going to go ahead and turn the key on. These are in neutral. They won't start. Like, say, here's a good one. Now, say you were up here and these were bumped ahead, or one was bumped ahead, or say they were in reverse. Green I got set for means, basically, green means you're ready to go, but they're not in gear. Red means you're going. You're underway, dangerous, so be careful. So green, that means you're in neutral. So now, if I went back here, and you got to have the key on to get these to fire up, right? See how that didn't fire up? Huh, why didn't that fire up? Oh, that means it's in gear. Red, I have it backwards. Red means stop. So that means that's red. So now I can go back here and I can say, hit the station button. Oh, nothing here. Oh, am I totally confused or what? Oh, that red's go. So put her back into green. Then you say, okay, how come that doesn't start? I'm in neutral. It says neutral on the gauge up there. And your trim gauge. So there's your trim, there's your neutral. That means none of the motors are started. Your fuel, your speed, autopilot. That's that, to enlarge it. So now, okay, it's in neutral. Why didn't it start? Off. I got to hit the station button right here. Oh, well, how come now it ain't starting? Shoot. Now that's in neutral. So you got to figure this out and see. I'm playing a little game here. So red, is that right? I'm in neutral. Keys on. Let's go back here now. Oh, station. Oh, red. That means good to go. Now I can fire them up right here, and you have to have the lanyards in too. If you don't have one of those, you have to have both lanyards. If you're missing one, they ain't gonna fire up. Now over here you got single lever. You can hit that, put it in gear. Now see, I can spin it right here. Single lever. Now I don't have to use both of them. See how it's going? So same thing, if these are like one's in gear, forward or reverse, you'll go up there, and like I say, if I put this in gear, see how it's green now? That means go. So that means you're underpowered. So again, say I had one of these in gears and went up there and the thing didn't start, then I'd have to come back, make sure this is in neutral. Then I go back up there and it still doesn't start. It's in red. I need to hit that source button on the helm. You got to remember, whatever station you are, you have steering. So I have steering here now because I'm back here, but if I was up there, I'd have no steering. I'd have to activate that control box. So now if I want to spin it, you want to make sure you got it off the single lever button. And if I want to help it go to the right, I turn those motors to the right. I bring this one back just to where it starts moving the motor backwards. Then I bump this port one ahead to spin it a little faster. And there you go. You're going to be spinning. And then vice versa. If I want to go to the left, I bring the port motor back and push the starboard ahead. there we go. So then what I can do is I can come back, and you got to remember that though, and see you're in neutral. I can see up there. If I want to run single, but remember when I go back to the dock, I want to get that off a single lever because I want to use these dual controls. So that's kind of important. Just before, like say the dock was over there, I'd get that off a single lever and put it back to the dual. So now I spin it like this. I'm on single lever. Then I'm going here, then I can just go ahead and hit the heading, hold. We're on autopilot. Okay, so I'm going to open up this. How much time do I got on here? Oh, I got about 4 minutes. I already showed you the sink. You got to have that on, turn the valve on. Now the heater. You got to hit this button until you see the lights blink, or the lights blink, they're on. You see the red one on here, or the yellow's on. Now that's going to be steady. When this thing fires up and gets hot and is running, that red one will stay on, the little flames and the yellow. If this blinks, like right now it's blinking, that means you probably went into a fold mode. And I did shut this heater off, so I'm going to wait until this one fires up. It doesn't matter, you can run both of them if you wanted to. You can go like here, 346, the little teardrop there. You got a little bit of wind and current, it's staying there pretty good. You can backtrack out of that. If you don't want that, you just hit the autopilot off. Then your trim. See how I can't run anything because I'm on that back controller. So now I'm going to power up. I hit that. That's going to fire that one and that back one up. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the VHF. I got that set for AIS. Redirects it to this. And then I think I showed you all the lights and everything in here. Fire in the bait tank. The bait tank's here. See how it's forcing water in there? I should just switch off. And then I'll do the wash down. I'll throw that baby on. And that's your front light. When that's red, that LED bar up there is going to be on. When this comes on, you hit agree. And this is one of the combos I set up. So I go back here. This is working. Good water flow. We are on autopilot again. And then I touch this off. See how I'm waiting for network. It's waiting for that to fire up. Doors downward. So now I go back up here. Memory card, set active manage card. Nope, get out of that. Now, if you don't want water coming in there at all, you turn, there's a blue valve right here. Got a little water dripping somewhere. Oh, off of this one right. Maybe off the hose. You got to put that in my note, but you turn this valve off if you don't want water coming in there. If I want to change it over 1 degree, I just hit this. If I want to change it 5, I just keep pulling on that. See how I got orange and red? That means this is working now, but don't ever interrupt that. Take that baby off. So I'm going to go over another 10 degrees. And I'm going to shut off these. VHF is on. Hit clear. That'll bring you there, and it'll say scan all. If I want to stop it, I just hit clear. Weather, I just push in on this. Volume's right here. You push it again, it squelch on this button. One out of the weather, I just hit that. Scan all. Now, I want to go up front and run the front control since I showed you everything back here. So the one load guide over there needs to be adjusted, towed in the rear end part. Got just a little bit of drizzle, and that's just a band clamp off the back. So then you go here, you bring this one back, you're in neutral, beep beep. Then I can either shut it off and that disengage the autopilot. Then I get here, shut the door. Now remember, you got to hit station, single lever, give it some gas. I'm on a bike, skip that, just hit skip. Now, I also got like what they call trim assist, here, variable trim control. I can hit this right here, and it says speed control activated. You'll see single lever in the speed control. Now I can bump that up, 1300, just by hitting that. Now I can do that at 40 miles an hour if I wanted to. All I have to do is bump this ahead. Then I can go ahead and hit this again. Boom.